Welcome to the channel. This is Clarityempress, Empress of Clarity, here to bring you collective energy reading for my Clarityempress collective. Hope everyone is well. So, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. Oh, look at Sasha. Oh, you're so cute. So, let's kick it collective. Um, the topic of the night is what tarot readers don't tell you, right? And the reason why that's the topic, hey y'all, hey sisters. So the reason why that's the topic of tonight, because this conversation comes up, the question comes up a lot to me and other readers, is that how often should I get a reading, right? That's one of the questions. The other questions is, or statements people make is that, tarot is toxic, tarot lies to you, or these general readings don't mean anything. Or they people make decisions based off of general reading. So let's dispel some of that. What's up? Let's dispel some of that energy, y'all. Everybody on board, give me a like. Whoever didn't like, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, let's start off with what tarot readers don't really tell you. What I will say is this: there are a lot of people that read tarot. They learn the cards, or they can read intuitively. However they read, they read. But the other side is they may not research. So we could be talking about. Let me see. Let me find the card. We could be talking about like Eight of Swords energy, right? There's a term with the Eight of Swords. It's rumination, right? It's stuck in your head. You think too much. You worry about stuff. You don't. What's the word? Like you don't. You have anxiety. You're very anxious about a thing. Maybe you want to control the thing. Worry is a way of rehearsal. Well, there's a lot of psychology embedded in tarot, right? And to be a responsible reader, in my opinion, you take it how it resonates, we need to be more cognizant of the messages that we put out, right? What I find though, and I really found in one of my last readings, was that we have been picking up on a lot of energy that says, I want to come in, I want to return, I want to be with my person, I want my person, right? And yes, energetically, the person does want you, but there are all these other barriers for them, or they would be with you already, right? Or they may be coming back and maybe building up their courage, but there are some barriers that the person has to work through. And some of the most responsible readers I've seen will tell you, like, this person, look at this, needs to take action. You need to see what they're working with in order to accept whatever they're giving you, like whatever their offer is. They need to initiate something, right? It shouldn't always be you. That this person may have done you dirty, may have betrayed you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Black Cherry. What's up, sis? So when we read, it's best to read responsibly. And I don't know the perfect way to say all of that, right? Um, but I do know that we need to cognizant of our readers to a degree, right? I'm going to give you the message. I'm going to give you the message that Spirit gives to me. I'm going to tell you, yeah, this person, they've been in their head. They've been thinking about you. Yes. They've been getting karma, because of the things they do. Justice, yes. This person ghosted you, hermit energy, right? This person's in a ghosting energy because, they got to think about it. They got to deal with what they're experiencing right now. Their pride and ego is so strong that they isolate, stuff like that, right? Hey, and look at like Seven of Pentacles. They've been wasting time. They've been wasting time. Or maybe they don't want to waste time no more. But a lot of these things are rooted in psychology. I'm not going, I'm a child of a child psychologist, but I am not a licensed therapist or psychologist. Could you consider me maybe a life coach? Yes. Big sis? Yes. Mother energy? Possibly, right? But I feel like I don't want to be one to, my channel is not about deluding you. It's just not. I'm not going to sit here. And what I realized too, because YouTube did some things lately that I don't even want to go into, but they've done some things and it's going to make me pivot. It's not going to make me stop delivering you the truth. It's going to make me study more so I can give it to you in terms that you can research for yourself. That's the best way if I can put it. We're going to talk about these avoidant attachment styles. We're going to talk about these anxious attachment styles. We're going to talk about these cluster A, B, and C, and D personalities, right? Where all these people have these different layers, and some of them are intertwined. And you kind of need to know a little bit more than is this person coming back? Because what are they coming back with? Let's think about it. What they coming back with? If they isolate, if they going through karma, if they've been wasting time, if they have or haven't been taking action, if they've been in their head or just trying to control the situation with you, what are they coming back with? Because this person could be meeting a whole bunch of karma, don't want to be out in the cold with you, run back to you only to destroy your life because they ain't learned nothing. Not enough to change, to be different, to be in a healthy connection. You know what I'm saying? Some people want everything for nothing. If you, I'm about to change the deck. If you're willing to accept them as they are, which, that's part of unconditional love, but you don't require them, they could turn your whole life upside down, right? They feel like, well, good. I don't have to put any effort into this relationship. I could just sit back and let my anxious attachment style person try to feed all my needs, right? Meanwhile, you get sucked dry thinking that you made the wrong decision or feeling like as if you made the wrong decision. Then it puts you in the energy of boundaries. Now your boundaries are up. Why? Because you felt like you was a fool. Fool card in reverse. You feel stupid now. You feel dumb. All those negative words because how could I let this person play with me or play me? Right? Then next thing you know, you breaking up with this person. Y'all not together no more, right? Because of the things that they did. Now you got boundaries. Now you can't be with them because they make you feel some kind of way because you repeated the cycle a few times. And then here they come. Because we see this, we start telling you, hey, they coming back with an offer. They coming back with an offer. What you have to discern what that offer is and if you going to take it. It's not my job as a reader to tell you to take it or not. I can suggest to you. It's not my responsibility. But I do think we have a greater responsibility to help you understand what this offer might be. What could it possibly be coming with? Because what did you have in the past? You got to weigh that for what they coming with. You know what I'm saying? They could be wasting time with you, taking a very long time. Like, I'm coming. one day, because they think you're going to be there. So they can take their time. They'll come when they want to. Meanwhile, you waiting because the tower reader said they is coming. They might be, but they may come next year, a year after that. If they think you waiting on them and they got all these issues that they haven't unpacked, all these inner child things that they haven't dealt with. Are they in a BS? A what? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy time. So it's like it's hard to balance in these connections when you want to hear, oh yes, my person's coming back to you. It's not enough, honestly, y'all, in my opinion. It's not enough for us to be just telling you that they coming back. It's not okay to just tell you that and leave you with this expectation that they're going to come back without you having the consideration of what will they be coming back with, right? Now, some of the readers I see that I like personally, I realize why they resonate with me. They resonate with me because they're not ratchet and telling me all kind of fanciful tales. They're looking at these cards and their spirit guides are saying, listen, this is a mess. You may not want this. You might want to reconsider when this person come back, because sometimes we get caught up in the as long as they come back, as long as my person is coming back. Okay. If that's enough to sustain you, God bless you. Okay. But you need to know that if somebody exits your life and they hermit on you, meaning ghost you, they need to come back with some requirements. You need to have your boundaries up, and you need to know what boundaries are, and you need to act accordingly, you know, for your own good and your own protection. Because we could tell you all day, oh, yes, this is public. This person loves you. They this is a victory for you. It might feel like a victory at first, but then this person ain't dealt with their inner child issues. They feel defeated. They feel like you're not going to stick around. Look, Nine of Pentacles, but look, in the upright, they got you on a pedestal. When people put you on a pedestal, they put you so far removed from them, then they also don't act right then. That sometimes they don't honor you because they think you don't need them, which you don't. 9 times out of 10, you don't. You think you do, but you don't, right? And then this person acts like that too, and then you wonder why you still having problems because y'all not compromising and y'all not working together. Most tarot readers are not going to tell you that. They're not going to. They're going to tell you that. Oh yes, they're coming back. They left that person, that third party, blah blah blah. Maybe they need to be with the third party a little longer. They got to come back learning lessons, or y'all not going to have a healthy connection. Period. Like you got to work on your self work on your boundaries, right? And they need to do that too in order to be in your energy. You need to be in this Nine of Pentacles energy, right? Not needy of them, not codependent of them. Why? Because if they think you're weak in any way, when they come back with that offer, right? Where is it? The night, where's the night at? They come back with this suave offer. They coming back to tell you, oh, baby, you know I love you, girl. I just had to get my stuff together. What does that look like? And that's where your intuition comes in, your discernment comes in. What do you want? I got 9 people in here right at the moment. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. My channel, I'm going to speak for me. My channel is not to get you hooked to tarot. My channel is about clarity and healing. That's why it's Clarityempress, right? I'm a mother by nature. Whether I had kids or not, that's just who I am. I'm a mentor to a lot of people outside of this channel, okay? And I had to learn the art of detachment from people's outcomes and decisions. I also had to learn to trust my intuition. I also had to learn what my boundaries are. I had to learn what my capacity is. Why? Because I can't let people come into my life that are going to drain me. And if you come to my channel, I don't want people to come into your life and drain you. Okay? It's not okay. That's not okay for us to unethically give you false hope. But at the same time, people are unpredictable. People can change. You have to use discernment if the person has changed. They got to show you work. Don't let anybody come in there on some Knight of Cups energy and tell you that, hey girl, you know I love you. Hey boy, you know what I'm saying? I know I messed up or whatever, right? But then they still sneaky. They still lying. They still gaslighting you. You know what I mean? Or they come in with the offer, they love bombing, and they fade out again, and they go back to that hermit energy, right? They isolate because they can't handle love. It's all about learning this journey in life. Like, we're supposed to be learning. People are not supposed to be making you feel like out in the cold. You can't, there's a such thing as orbiting, right? Where a person will follow you. So you know the person is lurking on your pages. They might have fake pages and they hit like and they're looking at you and they orbit you, right? They hit like on your story or they watch your story and you can see that they see it. And you know that this person is messing with you, right? Giving you attention, but not giving you attention. That's toxic, right? Now we got that in this, social media day and age, but that is toxic and harmful. And it's not necessarily an indication that that person is really coming back to you. It's just an indication that they watching you. Some people come into your life making promises that they know they're not going to keep. You have to use your discernment. You have to. I could read it all day. Yeah, they coming back. But the private readings, I will say, are on, in my channel, in my private readings. You're gonna have an intimate conversation with me. It's face to face. I don't do faceless with those private readings. And we record it so you can rewatch it and see what I'm talking about, whatever spirit is telling me, and whatever advice I give. Okay. But when we talking on this channel, my goal is not to give you false hope. Yes, they coming back. But how you gonna manage that when they show up? How are you going to manage what they're bringing to you? Is it a conclusion or is it a new start? And what do you determine for yourself is good enough for a new start? Because plenty of people will come back to see if they can play with you again and again and again. And as long as you entertain it, as long as you wait for it, as long as they know you are waiting for it, as long as they think you're miserable without them, they get a high off of that. And they have no intention. So they'll keep you in this waiting energy. And some of us readers will feed into that, not knowing. Okay. And I'm telling you that, I'm going to tell you, if I see it, yeah, this person coming back. But no, I'm going to also remind you, are you going to accept them back? Do they even deserve it? Because, hopefully you've worked on yourself and you've elevated. You've elevated your emotional being, your spiritual being, your mental being. It is time to elevate that spirit. These readers, I'm not going to judge them. They do what they do. But over here, I'm studying, I'm learning more about psychology, and I'm seeing how it relates to these cards. Like whatever the ancients were who created tarot, right? I can't really speak to the history. I read it a little bit about it. It's not the most clearest. Oh, this origin was definitely this. There's speculation, right? So I'm gonna say back in the day when tarot was created, I believe it was a spiritual way to describe the psychology of people so folks can make decisions. That's how I feel like it came out, because how it relates to this day or how it has morphed to what it is now, even the terms that we use. Like when I see a page of swords, I know that's a stalker card, but it's also a curious individual, somebody young, somebody wants to learn, right? But it's also relating to this day and age technology. stalking, all of that stuff, right? You know how we have confusion and delusion with the 7 of coins. I'm sorry, 7 of cups, right? Yes, we need to unpack that. And when you listen to these readers, you need to know, is this person just, talking a good one so that you will keep coming back to their channel, or you will want to get just readings for them without telling you a little bit more. Like, we need to know more, y'all. This is why a lot of the readers have these Patreon accounts, which I don't disagree with if they're going to get a little deeper with you. But, because you can't always unpack it on a quick video on here. You can't. But if it's a personal reading, it will give you more. Okay. And I'm not selling personal readings at the moment. I'm just telling you that these general readings are general. I personally know I pick up on a lot of people's energy. Sometimes I might pick up on something that pertains to me and I'll have evidence of it later. I'll pick up on somebody I know. I'll pick up on somebody I don't know. I don't know what's going to come out. But I do know that at the end of the day, whoever is impacting, they are responsible for their decisions. And it would behoove you to learn a little bit more about what you're experiencing so that you can protect yourself. One of the things that what you call it talks about 7 degrees of wisdom. Oh. Oh wow. So me and Rachel got something in common, huh? So here's the other thing. Um, I lost my thought, y'all. Oh, the psychology of it all, right? So as I've been channeling and reading, one of my most recent readings about avoiding attachment. Do you know that one? All my readings, my regular uploaded readings, always get 100% likes. But that avoiding attachment one got one like negative, one dislike, put it that way, right? And I thought about it and I'm like, because I must have hit home. And the reason why I'm gonna go back to it. When I was reading that video, when I was doing that video, it was weird to me that someone would desire a connection and get all the way to the likely outcome and then not do any work. And I was like, yo, this is so familiar. But the way spirit moves, it let the algorithms and one of my other channels feed me information that described the entire reading. But it was about the avoidant attachment style. That's what I feel about 80% of readings when the person left and couldn't handle it and wants to come back but hasn't come back yet. A lot of that is rooted in that avoidant attachment style. Now, that avoidant attachment style could be a narcissist, and it might not be, because the motivations between the two are very similar but different. You get what I'm saying? So, are we getting ads on this video right now? I need to know. Anybody, let me know if you get that. But um. Right, somebody was triggered. Mm. Yeah, I know you can't tell. Okay, so wow, this card just fell out. So avoiding attachment. This right here, this 6 of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody not giving what they get. They're just taking. That's exactly what I'm talking about. An avoiding attachment person will just take. They feel like you should just give, because they come from so much pain and so much hurt and so much neglect that they will not give to a connection that scares them or makes them feel. As soon as they feel there is an attachment, then they start to avoid. And conversely, the ancient Ada. anxious attachment style person will try to do whatever they can in their power to prove to that avoidant that they're worthy to be loved, that they're worthy for attention, and don't neglect me, don't leave me, don't ghost me, show up for me, and they'll do whatever they can. It's a whew, y'all, it's a terrible dynamic, but I see it come across the table, whether it's mine or others, all the time. And we need to start, as readers, we need to unpack it. It's not fair. It's the swords in reverse. It is not okay for someone to treat you that way. It's not okay for somebody to make you cry over spilt milk, 5 of Cups. It's not okay for somebody to come in and out your life, not knowing whether they want to be out, come back, be out, come back. It's not okay for them to love bomb you, or you know what I'm saying, future fake with you and then keep fizzling out. It's not okay. And at some point in time, your your what's the best way to put it? Your intuition basically is going to have to kick in. Your discernment is necessary to discern, is this person playing with me? Are they continuing the cycle? Also, if a person does not want you and you walking on eggshells with them and they do not want you to acknowledge something that you feel is unfair, because they'd rather avoid it. And so you this the elephant in the room you can't discuss because this person will ghost and run. That's not healthy. So if they come back, they're gonna give you that moon energy. They come back, they're gonna just be doing things to cause delusion and make you put you in your emotions instead of you using head over heart, instead of you following your intuition. This person would be emotionally manipulating you. And what I also know about that style, that energy, is that they tend to work well with those that don't work well with them. Meaning they tend to go toward people who are avoiding them, people who are not attaching to them. That's what they're more attracted to, because it's easier that way, or they already know it's not going to work out, so they don't have to have any accountability for it. Let me read some of these comments. Mm-hmm. Yep. Accountability. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Black Cherry. So this would put you in your nine of wands, excuse me, your wounded warrior energy, because you will have gone through so many cycles with a person. I was talking to Black Cherry earlier today. Sometimes avoidant attachments, whether narcissistic or not, they bleed on the person that didn't cut them. They treat the person bad that wasn't the one that treated them bad. It's that hurt people. And you shouldn't have to be in that energy. They are already there. They're already nine of wands. They're even nine of swords energy, right? But they put you on that defense. They put you on this standstill of trying to regulate your emotions and theirs. So you doing all the work in the connection. And that's not okay. That is not safe. This right here, you lose faith, you lose hope, you lose optimism with that kind of person. You don't become, you lose your optimistic nature with a person that always puts you in that energy. Oh, I'm coming, I'm there, I got potential, and then they don't do anything with it. They actually are very manipulative with this magician in reverse. And they take advantage of your loving, kind nature, male or female, with the Queen of Cups. They know that you have a soft spot for them. They know that you love them, but they will still, take advantage of that for whatever they get from that connection. It doesn't matter what you get; it's what they get. That's when their needs are filled. This right here, Four Wands, it destabilizes connection. Four of Wands is supposed to be a celebratory energy, but it leaves a hollow space. You know what I mean? Like there's no substance in that connection. It's frame happiness. It's not real. If you can even smile after dealing with somebody like that, it's not real happiness. This person will always come back and give me one more chance. I'm here, Biggie Small, baby, give me one more chance. Yeah, they're gonna come back asking for another opportunity. They also know that you're worthy of an opportunity and that you are the prize when they keep doing that, when they self-sabotage the connection. You are the prize. So of course they always want another connection with you. It's the problem. The problem is once they get it, they don't do the right thing. This person, like I said, back to intuition, back to discernment. Your person needs to be getting some sort of help for that, or they need to be making some significant changes and improvements in your life or your lives together for it to ever work. It cannot be you pouring into them. Even though I'm telling you to research and understand a little bit more, it can't be you figured out the problem and then they just miraculously change. They got to want to change. They got to work on it. Eight of Pentacles. They can't be in a connection that they don't work on themselves. This is real. When you go into Eight of Pentacles energy, you researching, you are putting in the effort, you are analyzing yourself, you are determining what needs to go and what needs to grow. You're really invested in you with the Eight of Pentacles. In reverse, you're not doing anything. You might be pretending, or you may be working on a couple of dollars that you ain't getting, but you're not working on your core self, your being. Remember, we take ourselves everywhere we go. So we always got to be working on ourselves. I also say this, when I give personals or even advice, just friends or whatever, and we're talking, um, I give tidbits. I tell y'all to go to certain channels or with people that I have vetted out their content and I know that they're giving good advice, food for thought, things to think about so that you can protect yourself, your mental, physical, spiritual, right? But it doesn't work for that person if they don't do it. So even if you're talking about, and right now, like let's say these cards are reflecting your person, the situation reflects your person. If your person does nothing, no help, no nothing, they don't intend to. If they do it one time and they don't go back and they don't look for something else to help them, they don't intend to. What they intend to do is grab your attention in hopes that you keep on entertaining it, that they still got that soft spot for you. So look, we got the Emperor energy. This to me is a sign of maturity. This is where this person has to be. They have to demonstrate maturity, growth, development, discipline, all of those things that this Emperor embodies. Empress or Emperor doesn't matter. This is where the growth starts, when somebody can discipline themselves. That's when you can see that in that person. Oh, it makes a difference. They can't tell you the F boy, F girl energy and just tell you, oh, yeah, I'm over here messing up relationships. I remember we talked about that. They can't do that. They got to show up mature. This is that anxious, frustrated energy. The three of wands. Some of you may be, when you watch these readings, you're anxious that this person will change. You're frustrated and you're waiting to see growth, and you may not. They could put on a facade. It won't last long, right? They could throw the mask on, pretend to be the emperor for a little while, but when you see the mask come off, and it won't take long, right? When the mask comes off, it's up to you to put your big girl panties on, your big boy briefs on, and walk away from something that don't serve you. So then you got Page of Pentacles, the direction that they take, the direction that you take. It could be a new beginning between the two of you. Their pages are messengers, so they could be translating to you. I want to start. I want to. Here's my offer, my pinnacle. And now I don't have to be physical money. It's just I want to offer you to show. I want to offer you something to show that I mean what I'm saying. If they're in the Page of Swords energy in reverse, scatterbrain, naive, listening to other people, not really focusing, not like they sit in the seat of curiosity, but they're curious about the wrong things. Page of Swords. Somebody watching you, stalking you, thinking that, I don't know, that they could control you that way, or they can anticipate your moves and be ready for you whenever they do show up or whatever. I don't know, like somebody checking your temperature, but they're all wrong. You got Empress energy. Somebody. So when we talk about that dopamine cortisol hit, this person could be overindulging because they don't have you like they want you, or they don't have you like they used to, or whatever it is. They're not going to get their hit from you. So they'll go to other low vibrational energies and get hits from them. Try with them. This is going to require a major transformation, a death, a distinct difference between the way you were and the way you are now, the way they were and the way they are now. Folks like to sweep things under the rug and pretend it's not there. You can't do that with the death card. You can't do that. You're going to have to accept this death is inevitable. Fate is inevitable. It's going to happen, whether you like it or not. There has to be an ending to the nonsense, right? So you got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is my card for corrupt individual. Somebody lying. Somebody also could be low of funds. They're not a provider. They're a taker. Then we got Seven of Swords. They got to stop the lying, y'all. The sneaking. Maybe they just need to also be more strategic. Instead of, I'm going to just rely on my collective and play with collective's mind. And then collective is going to be feeling distraught when I'm done. And I'm going to be detached and do what I want to do. That's what they need not to do to you, collective. You're deserving of so much more. So much more. You deserve somebody that's serious about you. Somebody who knows the direction that they want to head. Not afraid to show up for you. Not afraid to do that. Not afraid to I don't know why I'm hearing branch off, but that could be it. Branching off, part of their survival. It's time for somebody to grow up, y'all. It is. It's time for discipline. These readings that we give, we can give you a little bit of a time frame, but it's really up to this person to make their mind up. What are they going to do when it comes to you, collective? We got the Ten of Wands in reverse. That's about dropping that load. Not picking it up no more. You got the Knight of Wands. So it could be your person wanting to come in and out, smell the roses, and leave. But that's not how this works. It's really not. The Ten of Cups is here in reverse, right? So this is about brokenness, period. Broken homes, broken family relationships, broken dreams, shattered dreams, whatever. This person, they bring unhappiness to your situation. The Six of Swords shows that you need to move on. You need to let go. You need to give it to the universe. Do what you need to do. You said they can smell that bag? Yeah, well. Three of Swords in reverse. Gotta come out of feeling heartbroken. Oh man, y'all. King of Swords. Your person, again, if they're avoiding attachment, they could be very cold and detached and not understand why you feel the way you feel, not understand your emotions, right? Because they working head over heart. They don't see what they're doing wrong. That's another reason to use your discernment. You get a person in your energy and they don't understand a word. They don't understand your pain. They don't understand. It's like giving a lot of red flags. They lack green flags. They lack, trust and honesty and respect. Mm-mm. It's time to switch that up. It's time to be more discerning when you listening to these readings. Two of Wands, it's time to make decisions. What direction you going in? How you going to take it? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's also time to hold back your energy. Stop giving to a situation just because you got a soft spot. This person or these people don't necessarily deserve that. This is the harsh reality of picking up on people's energy. Four of Cups, they're going to lose opportunities with you because they ain't budging. They're not doing anything. King of Wands. Now, King of Wands in upright is determined. The King of Wands in reverse is, they are a mixture of child and adult. Maybe the youngest king possibly in the deck. And they may be overconfident. They may be very prideful. But you don't have to tolerate all of that. You don't. You could Queen of Swords them with your boundaries, saying, look. I know we talked about this. Let me tell you what I'm not going to do. Let me tell you what you're not going to do to me, Queen of Swords. I've seen some things, heard some things, know some things. You will not play with a Queen of Swords. This person is in anguish over you, collective. Maybe you're not giving to this person the way they need you to give to them. Maybe this person is just ruminating and worrying over nothing. Maybe they know what they did, but they don't want to change it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in your Queen of Swords and think about how many times has this person put me through it? How many times am I going to allow this soft spot to open me up to pain again? How? You know what I mean? If the person is not coming with a proper offer that includes change, that removes the delusion and confusion, that is something to start with to build up. That's the only time you can really make a consideration, because spinning the block for the sake of spinning the block is unhealthy. I don't care what anybody say to you. This person's coming back to you. You have not won a victory when people come back to you unprepared to handle you. They come back to you still willing and able to sabotage again. You ain't won nothing. There's no prize in that. As I'm channeling this energy right now, Page of Wands in reverse is somebody that's like, not only are they naive, but they are misdirected and misguided. They listen to gossip. They form opinions on things they probably shouldn't form an opinion on because they usually don't have enough information. This is what tarot readers need to be telling y'all. Like, listen, you might want to look into this again a little deeper. You know, If you hear a voice in your head tell you, nah, that ain't it, it's probably not it. Whatever that is. Your person could be cowardly because they're avoidant. They don't want to face you. They don't. And they also continue to want to hold back. But at the same time, this person can come in hot and fast. So you got to kind of just prepare your mind. Prepare your mind for what this person could be coming with. Whether they coming with their truth or they coming with some nonsense. But get ready. Ace of Cups. You could have cried about this person, or conversely, they could be crying about you. But there's tears that have been shed, understanding that has been had. You know, there's Three of Cups. There's third party situations. That don't mean that just because they're in the third party doesn't mean that person is happy, y'all. Because the third party could be uh you in a situation, but they're miserable. And they use that energy of, well, I'm miserable, so you're the only person, knowing that whatever you signed up for with this person ain't it. There's a completion coming, an ending. An ending is showing up. You got to end the cycles. The Ten of Swords is here too. It's time to end the cycles. It's time to not be a martyr for somebody. Hangman in reverse. Not be hanging in with somebody just because. It's time to move on. It's time to let folks go that aren't healthy for you, that aren't healthy attachments for you, that make you want to be a martyr when you don't need to be that. This person is ending a family situation, possibly. They could be ending the situation with you, but take it how it resonates. This person has a family legacy that's not well, financially or even emotionally. But here you are, collective, and your Queen of Wands, while they're dealing with somebody that could be an Empress in reverse. And we know what this is. This is a hell on wheels type of individual. This ain't what they want. This could be somebody that's a very power driven and abuses their power with this person. This person desires connection from the past, Six of Cups in reverse. They desire connections from the past. And maybe they think, I could give an offer to my collective, whether you, them, or somebody else. I could give an offer to my collective, and my collective is just going to be right there every time until you're not. The Hierophant here. So, don't go gambling, y'all, because the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. It's not something you want to just mm, take for granted with somebody when the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. And there's a need for the Hierophant energy. I also feel like there's a need for patience because the Eight of Wands is fast moving energy, but I feel like there's fast moving energy with the need of more. I'm bugging. I know I heard something and I turn around, my cat knocked out. But I swear I heard him. My little baby boy. So the Sun, Spirit saying you're getting clarity. The more discernment you make, the more you hold on to your boundaries, the more you get stricter and tougher with yourself to protect yourself, the more clarity, the more happiness you get. Somebody can't sit there and play with you because you can see them coming a mile away. So no matter how dark and gloomy it looks with your person, you stay intact. You can still be happy. The Sun is the brightest card of the tarot deck. It lightens the spread. So to have the Sun in the upright, it's like Spirit's blessing you with discernment and understanding, wisdom, knowledge. It helps you make hard decisions. Remember, I talked about that soft spot. It helps you come to a truce or an agreement that maybe something you didn't want to come to, maybe something you didn't want to accept. But that's that sun card helping you see and cut through the lies. Hard decision or not. Your person, on the other hand, is going to want to avoid a tower moment. You may be avoiding some sort of tower because, um, when you put some energy into somebody, you might be fussing them out, telling them about themselves, writing paragraphs, you know. However, if you become more secure in your attachment style, you will let them go do what they say they're going to do, whatever that is. You just let them deal with their life. This person is still in competition, I feel like, with family members, but it's not going to go anywhere. It's not getting them where they want to be in competition with that. They're holding back from somebody, which I feel like is the family issues. And this devil card is what is the crux of the problem. This person is the toxic, the addictive, the manipulator. Still manipulating your person too. Okay? I don't care if they're grown or not. They still getting manipulated. Keeping you in this 4 of Cups energy reverse. That's healing. This is somebody healing, but they're healing from something that was immature. Um, Lack of respect. I'm hearing lack of honor. A lot. Not only are you the wounded warrior, but you're healing from all of that you've been taken through. So I implore you that when you watch these videos, whoever your readers are, whoever you like, use discernment. Use your own. And if you want to get a deck, pull some cards. Look up some meanings. There's a book I have called Tarot Plain and Simple. Can't remember the guy's name, but it's a really good book. Tells you uprights, reversals, give you some other tips and advice. Because you don't want to be codependent on your reader, y'all. It's not okay. And you kind of want to do some of these things yourself. Y'all got to take it how it resonates. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't been here before, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell every time I come on. You'll get a message. You can take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's cool. Don't take it. Just, like it while you're here. I appreciate the donation to the channel for liking the video, and also knowing that there are some responsible readers out here. We exist. We just want y'all to do better when you accept these things that are being said to you and these general readings, right? Because anybody on here that's ever had a personal reading will tell you, I get raw and I get to the point. I don't waste time. I don't play with you. You're gonna have an idea of what's going on before we exit that reading. Every day, you're right. Every day you gotta choose you, and it is a battle. Oh, I hit my foot on this damn desk. So this deck is good for some stuff. It really is, y'all. But you be careful out here in these tarot streets trying to figure out if this person is talking to you. I can tell you countless videos match my energy. Countless videos match the person I might be thinking about at that time. Countless. But at the end of the day, what am I going to do in real life? You know what I'm saying? What am I going to do? That's why we have personal reasons, but that's also why we are required to think critically when we deal with people. Think, well, what about this person is different? Or what about this person is going to be good for me? What about this person is going to be nice to me, take good care of my needs and my emotions, What am I going to require of this person if they took me through it in the past? Those questions we need to be asking. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to end this live. I'm going to come back and do one more. Take it how it resonates. You know, if it don't resonate, I got you. Don't take it. But remember, you need reciprocity. What does it look like? It ain't just settling. What does reciprocity do for you from that particular person in your life, whoever you're thinking about? Thank you for coming to the channel. Peace, y'all. Uh-oh. Why is it saying edit? Hold on, y'all. Hold on.